Let's look at easy ways to begin writing your family history. As with your research, start with what you know. Start with a member of the family you know or knew well and have fond memories of. Maybe your grandmother, your grandfather, or an aunt or uncle. An aunt or uncle may provide a slightly different version of stories and events based on their memories of the family. Don't worry about getting everything in chronological order for now. Just have a method of jotting down anything that comes to mind. I keep a small notepad with me so I can write down what springs into my mind. All sorts of things can trigger a memory: music, food, place. Once you have a list of memories collected from yourself and from other people, start to put the list in an order. This could be date order or in themes. From your list, start to look at the records and documents you have gathered online and in your own collections and match them to the list you have compiled. This could look something like: your person moved house. What evidence do you have for the old address and for the new address? As an example, this could be an entry in the 1939 register with the first address, and then a later address may be found on a marriage certificate. Think about the house of your chosen person, where they lived, and what memories come to mind. When I think of my grandma's house, I immediately think of her sewing machine in a square bay window. This then leads me onto what the house looked like, and those special memories that I can write about when my grandma taught me how to sew. And that triggers more memories of sitting on her outside stone steps learning how to hem a skirt. So then you can dig deep and think, what was the style of the skirt at the time? What was the material? Where did we go and get the material? And this all adds to your story. Ask other people about their memories of the house, and if you can, try to make a visit or use a map with Street View, and this helps you to gain an understanding of the person. This can be repeated for all family members you choose to write about. Maps are ideal for creating a sense of belonging to an area. Look for the schools or churches your ancestor may have attended. Another theme you could start with is what your ancestor did for work. There are numerous sources for researching contemporary jobs and occupations. By gaining an understanding of what the work involved allows you to gain a much better understanding of the life of your chosen ancestor and family members. Were they returning home dirty and exhausted from a shift working in a coal mine, perhaps? How far did they have to walk or travel to work? Did they have to move to another part of the country due to their occupation? And if so, that adds another strand to your story. My top tip is to look into the social history of the time that you're researching. So as well as researching for documents and collecting memories to understand the life of your chosen person, I strongly recommend learning about the social history of the time. This allows you to start to think in different ways as you'll be getting a glimpse into the time period of when your ancestor lived. It might be in the aftermath of World War I or the aftermath of World War II and how that changed their life. Social history allows you to gain an understanding of the differences between rural and urban life and how these will have shaped your family. So follow what you're interested in. For example, if you like clothes, then research fashions through the time periods. If you like trains, then look at the railway routes and stations of the time and places your ancestors lived and weave these into your story. Enjoy what you're doing and the writing will flow.